What are you cheering for?
You ever some of that? You ever some of that? It's good, isn't it? Do you like that? I just thought I'd give us a little intro today, a little round of applause for our 5 adoring fans.
Yes. All 5.
All 5. What do you mean? We're picking up
5.5.
We're picking up a few subscriptions here and there. A few of you guys are taking time out of your busy schedules to listen to us waffle on and talk absolute rubbish.
They are indeed.
It's nice, isn't it?
It is. It's nice.
Yeah.
It is nice.
Yeah, it's nice when you guys come into the shop and tell us that you're enjoying it. That's good.
Yeah. It's quite odd, isn't it?
It is a little bit.
We had somebody
I'm
on.
headphones down. I can hear myself and you a little bit too loudly in my own ears.
We
there
had.
We go. Are you all right? Are you comfortable? Your volumes are all right?
We had someone come in and buy. What fish did he buy there?
I can't remember, but it was freshwater.
It was freshwater fish.
Yeah.
And then he was like, just as he was leaving, he was like, "Oh, Davey, you didn't see it there. Where's your costume?" And I'm like, I know he sort of laughed. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, well, that's because everyone wants to see you in a goldfish suit.
They actually do. It's getting a bit weird now.
I think
weird.
it's hilarious.
It is.
I think the goldfish thing has grown more legs than I ever hoped it would.
It is. I think I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna have to indulge the fans.
I'm gonna have to.
You are, aren't you?
I am. Yeah.
There's nothing for it.
Yeah.
Nothing for it but to.
If we.
Here we go. Yep. Good. I like this.
1,000 likes in this video.
No. If we get 1,000 followers on the channel, when we get to 1,000 followers on the channel, we will do a video with you in a goldfish costume.
In a goldfish costume. Nah.
What do you mean no?
I was. Yeah. Okay. All right.
We're not going to get 1,000 followers. For
I was going to say I'll set up a goldfish tank.
No, don't be daft. You've already set one up in the shop.
That's like torture every day.
No, we will put you in a goldfish suit.
You set one up in the shop. Don't you start. But anyway. But it was quite odd just to hear someone like that. Like, you just never expected someone like that to be listening to a podcast.
We're glossing over the fact that we just said when we reach 1,000 followers on our YouTube channel, you'll wear a goldfish suit. Can I just have that in writing?
Let's come back to this.
I think
I'm going to be called out on this so
we need commitment, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? We need commitment. Commitment to the cause.
Maybe.
I think if everyone that is watching this video, no, that's not. We don't get 1,000 views on our videos at the moment, but hopefully it'll get more.
Yeah, no, it will.
It'll get more.
I suppose with everything, everywhere the video is, and we're doing all right.
The bit where you agree to wear a goldfish costume when we get to 1,000 views, I'm clipping that and putting it on Facebook because that'll make people want to like it even more. You heard it here first, guys. 1,000 followers. Davey's wearing a goldfish suit on a Saturday morning. Yeah, cool. Right, that's agreed. That's agreed. On to the next thing. On to the next thing. Hang on, where's this mute button? There we go. Right. He agreed to it. I'm only joking, mate. I'll mute you.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not happy. I'm just getting bullied all the time. I'm getting bullied all the time.
Only getting my own back on you.
Yeah. So, Adam, what are we going to talk about today?
Well, I think first we should talk about our frag swap.
Yeah, we can have a chat about frag swap.
Just talk about it. It was yesterday.
Yeah.
We were going to do a video during frag swap and we didn't.
It was kind of too busy.
We didn't really have the space in the end. Very hard.
We could have set something up, but it was a bit.
No, but I'm far too stupid about this for that. Like that, if the set looks like there's a storeroom behind us, it just annoys me. I probably shouldn't be so precious.
Yeah, you should.
Probably not. I just didn't like the idea of slamming it in the back room with a bit of wood behind us. I just didn't like that idea. No. If we'd had a bit of a set, or if we'd have put something black up and shone some lights on it or something, that would have been okay. But,
I don't know. To be honest, most podcast people watch.
I've got beautiful sets. Find one that hasn't. Or they're rubbish and no one watches them.
Or they're sitting in like a sitting room with something behind them.
That's nice coffee, thank you. David made me a cup of coffee.
I did. I'm getting better.
You're getting very good at making coffee. Much
I
better
am.
You're getting lessons from Robbie.
I actually got a lot of lessons from Robbie.
Yesterday?
He's been teaching me the way. No, not from yesterday. From before, like.
I tell you what, Robbie made me a cappuccino yesterday at the frag swap, which was very kind of him, and you would not know it was the same beans and at the same machine. I don't know what he does. I really don't know what he does.
He has that magic Mr. Miyagi touch.
It's very good though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yours are up there, mate. Yours are up there. Mine tastes rubbish by comparison.
Yeah. You just need to
care,
love, show a bit of tenderness.
Give it a little cuddle.
And it'll be fine.
That's why all the goldfish are so good.
For some reason.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
That's why what are so good.
That's why all of our goldfish are so good. Because the amount of love and care and tenderness that you show them on a daily basis.
Let's talk about goldfish for a second here. Right?
Were you going to talk about the one that was on the floor yesterday?
When? yeah.
It was alive. I was cleaning the tanks and it leapt out. We rescued it. Don't worry. No goldfish were harmed in the making of this podcast.
I was planning on leaving it there.
Guys, before the animal rights activists jump up and down on this,
I wouldn't have.
He would have given it mouth to mouth and put it back in the tank and given it a special dinner to make sure it was feeling better.
But here we go. When was the last time we done a water change in a goldfish tank?
When was the last time you did a water change?
We did one today in the tank right behind me.
Apart from today.
Did one on Friday. Was it Friday or Saturday? Saturday.
You weren't in on Friday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday,
right, fair enough. Now, when was the last time you did a water change on the goldfish tank? Never. And where was it now? Monday. I'm going on holiday on Thursday.
Yeah.
I can't wait. In my mind, I'm already there. If I'm all over the place today, it's because my brain's already in the south of France. So if I don't give the goldfish a water change in the next 2 days, they probably won't get one in the next 2 weeks.
No, they will.
They will they?
They will.
Do you promise?
I promise. Am I getting more goldfish this week?
I haven't ordered any yet, but it's not order day for the goldfish yet.
No, not yet.
You can order as many goldfish as you like.
Can we?
Yeah, there's space for them.
I'm just looking at them.
And all the kids will be in over summer. They're not cretins.
The goldfish, dear.
Yeah, they're not. Anyway, we're doing it to death. Let's shut up about the goldfish. Yeah, we had frag swap, didn't we? It was good.
It was good, yeah.
I enjoyed it. I like frag swaps.
It was, yeah, it was fun.
Quieter than some.
Yeah, it's always going to be quieter this time of year in Reef.
Well, people are on holiday, aren't they?
Yeah.
Probably a good time to say that if content is a little bit more drawn out over the next few weeks, is because I'm on holiday for 2 weeks, then me and you are back in the shop for 1 day, and then you're on holiday for nearly 2 weeks. So in the entirety of the month of July, I think we have about 8 hours where we're going to see each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it might be a bit of a challenge to make loads of content, but we're going to try, aren't we?
We'll have bits and pieces.
Yeah, we will. We could actually do what some people do and clip up some of them we've already done and put out like a so far blah blah blah. But I don't know if I've got time to do that. We'll have to see.
Yeah. We can figure out something.
Yeah. What was your favourite bit of frag swap?
My favourite bit of frag swap
buying 17 soft corals off that young lad that came in because you didn't want him to go.
Brilliant.
It was great.
He was deadly.
He was. Yeah.
So for context, for anyone that doesn't know, there was a kid that came in and he actually came in about 2 weeks ago. He did. Came in looking around and he just started naming fish, corals off, and I was like, "Do you have a reef tank?" And he says, "Yeah, I have a whatever little. I think he's a fluval, maybe little Evo." So got chatting to him, whatever. So telling him about frag swap, he was like, "Oh, it's brilliant." And then he was like, "Oh man, I already have loads of frags." So I was like, "Fragged already?" And I was like, "You what?" I was like, "You're 12."
Yeah, he actually is 12.
Yeah, so it was quite cool anyway. He didn't hang around long enough, and so it was kind of like,
many people.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be, and I kind of mentioned it wasn't going to be a mad frag swap. I didn't think it was.
It's summer, everyone's on
holiday. There was a good turnout. There was a good turnout.
It's just normally you can't get from one end of the shop to the other.
Yeah, there's a lot more. There was just a lot more. Usually, like, so we had like some kind of finger letters. They were quite nice.
Yep.
They were. I think he brought like 10 or 12 of them or whatever it was. But yeah, no, we only hung around for an hour. And then he was like, "Oh, well, I'm going to take them all." And I says, "Well, what we usually do is if somebody have some corals left over, we'll offer them something for them." He took coral and some store credit.
Very nice.
And it was,
I think he was made up, wasn't he?
He was delighted. And it was brilliant just to have that, like, just see that kind of excitement and all. He shook my hand.
It's the next generation, isn't it?
He shook my hand and he says, "Nice doing business with you."
Did he? Yeah.
And walked out with a
Very
spring
nice
in a
lad.
step. And
Very
it was just brilliant. It was. And there was a lot of customers. There was actually customers saying like that, "Oh, is that young lad gone?" I was like, "Yeah." They were like, somebody was like, "I was actually going to just buy them. I buy one just to actually give him something." Like,
I think you stuck a fiver on it and sold it to him yourself, didn't you, Davey?
No, but there was one or two. There was one or two people that end up buying them now, and Yeah, but it was good. Like it was,
and that's what it's all about,
nice,
isn't it? Is getting the community going and getting the young lads involved and the
it'd be cool. Like it is really cool when you get young people like this involved in hobbies like this. You know,
that's necessary.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and and even his knowledge when it comes to like keeping stuff, like he knows he's on it. You know, which was really cool. Like.
Absolutely.
You know,
some of these kids put people to shame, don't they?
Yeah,
they really do.
They do.
He comes in at the age of 12 and is able to name near enough every fish in the shop. Knows about compatibility. Knows about tank sizes. Knows about required parameters.
Yeah.
And then some, and I will mention absolutely no one. Fully grown adults come in and go, "Can I have that? Can I have that? Can I have that? Can I have that?" It's like, you don't even know what it's called. It's like, you can, but maybe not. We don't know. You know.
Yeah. I'll tell you what else was funny. Tell you what, I overheard him saying to somebody, I think it was Whitehead. He said he had an OG bounce.
Has he?
Yeah, really? I think so. I don't know now.
God, he must have cut a lot of lawns for that.
Yeah. You never know. You never know. It's cool.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
But that kind of, that's my favourite part of Flag Swap. It's just the interaction between everyone.
Yeah.
You know, the like literally talking shop, like, you know, and I just love that. Like, I love hearing people say, I have this, and then somebody goes, "Oh, have you ever tried doing this?" or "I use this," and whatever. Like, you know, and it's
it is absolutely
it is. It's cool.
Yeah.
Like.
And even though we say it wasn't busy and all, but you know, those lads wouldn't have been in there having a good chat about it all and comparing stories and notes and talking about their problems and stuff if we hadn't put it on a Sunday, you know?
Yeah.
Might have been a few in the morning, but it wouldn't have been the same.
Yeah.
So, yeah, even when it is quiet, it's nice. I really like it for that. I think it's great.
Yeah, it's cool,
do. Yeah, so we did that. Probably do that again later in the year, won't we now?
Yeah, it's a bit later in the year. Yeah, we'll have something in the autumn. I think one or two big things in the autumn.
Yeah. Okay.
But and winter kind of thing. But we won't say too much of that because I actually want to have a chat about.
Yeah,
we'll chat with someone about that now first before we actually start talking about it. And maybe we can do a bit of collaborating as well with something.
Sounds good.
You know, so that could be very interesting.
Definitely good. Definitely
good. But yeah,
we've got some more microphones.
We got more microphones.
Well, we've got one more. Yeah. We could do another one, actually.
You were saying, yeah.
Do you know what I think we need? And one of us can get one. We could do another one of these stands, another one that matches this.
Matches that one?
Yeah. But maybe the different colour.
Oh, yeah, I'll get a pink one.
You can get a bright pink one.
I'll get an orange one.
Because then you can colour coordinate your microphone.
Get an orange one.
Do you see the colour of my button over there? It's the same colour as the mic.
Yeah.
Or green, that might look nice. Orange. Why orange, Davey?
Yeah, I said it about 4 times, so you can give me.
I almost missed
I'm
that.
starting to embrace this.
Oh yeah.
You know, because I feel like I have to live with it now because it's mentioned to me twice a day now.
It's quite funny.
It is quite funny.
All right. So we're going to get Davey an orange microphone.
There's a guy that was in earlier, and then your man that said with the yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, that was like, how was he watching the podcast?
It's wonderful.
So that was 2 people. It said to me 3 times a day nearly.
Right.
Yeah, so we have to start embracing it, like.
And a goldfish tattoo on your arm or something.
Goldfish.
That might be a bit far, mightn't it?
Yeah.
Save that for next year. That's 10,000 followers.
That's 1 million followers.
1 million followers.
Yeah.
Man, if we get 1 million followers,
I will not brand myself with
a
goldfish. I want to get a Nemo on me, but.
You want to get an emo on you?
I want to get Nemo.
A Nemo or an emo?
Nah, an emo. An emo Nemo.
An emo Nemo.
Yeah, black
and
white.
Got some emo Nemos, yeah. Got an emo Nemo on the big tank.
I'll move a small one somewhere
and
there.
And it bites you, so it, you know. Yeah. It's just happy, though. It can't be an emo. It's too happy. So how are they? Okay, I'm not going to answer that. Anyway, what are we actually going to talk about today? Because we are going to talk about. Hang on a minute. When you start by saying, "Don't be frightened,"
yeah, I'll tell you why.
That immediately makes me frightened. I need to set my headphone volume down.
Because he doesn't know what I'm going to say.
I don't know what you're going to say. No, I don't.
Because we're only here to doing something.
Yeah.
We are.
This might be a bit choppy.
It's a bit choppy, yes.
Well, I think we've explained that we've holiday coming up.
Yeah, so
we're basically spending about 6 hours tonight sitting here talking so that we might have some content for everyone. So it might be a bit... We're going to make some videos out of it.
Yeah, we are.
But now we've just sat back down. I got myself a Lucozade because I finished my coffee. And we were deciding what we were going to talk about next.
And then I said, you said, just go.
Just press. You said,
just press record.
Just press record and don't be scared.
Yes,
that's what you said. So, if you never hear from me again, guys, come and looking for Davey.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer. Yes. Good old Jeffrey. Well, not good old Jeffrey.
Not
actually.
Really.
No.
Not really.
Let's not talk about him. Can we beep his name out because?
Well, it might be a bit political.
Yeah, political.
Not political, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Close to the mark.
Right, so what I was going to say is...
Yeah.
Let's talk about maintenance.
Okay.
Look, see the relief. I love that. That was just amazing. I'm just because I had a maintenance call today and I was like, why don't we just talk about it? And
that sounds
like,
good.
So, like, what is maintenance and what do we do with maintenance and... that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, reef tanks are hard to look after, aren't they?
No.
They can be a lot of work.
Yeah, if you put effort in.
If you put effort in, yeah.
They're not a lot of work.
But they take time.
They do take time.
And water is heavy.
Water can be heavy.
It can be a little bit knowledge intensive.
It can.
And sometimes people like us to go and do it for them.
This was meant to be lighthearted.
It is lighthearted. Yeah. Right, you talk.
You're going to start banging out all... see what I mean?
I've muted myself now.
You've muted yourself?
You can't hear me.
Happy days. The whole reefing community is like, yes, Adam has shut the up. I didn't even need a beep there. Anyway. So, literally, maintenance...
Well, we go to people's houses and work on their tanks for them.
Yes, we
so
do.
that they can sit back and look at their beautiful tanks.
Yes.
Knowing that they have got a professional in the field overseeing them and looking after them on a weekly basis.
I haven't got a clue what I'm doing.
And and other people get Davey.
Yeah. My maintenance tanks are amazing. Dear.
Yeah.
Because I keep an old school approach.
Do you?
Yeah, set and forget. See you later.
Don't do anything.
No, I don't. I do a lot.
He doesn't, folks. It's just ripping.
But like, there is a couple of it's just simple work can make it a lot easier.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So one thing we always bang on about is water changes.
Yeah, water changes.
It's very, very simple to do. Solves a lot of problems.
Yeah.
We spoke about it before.
Yeah, we have.
Dilution is the solution.
Dilution is the solution.
Yes,
mate.
I love
that.
I don't know where I heard it.
See, if you're not going to get the goldfish tattoo, that's what you need. Dilution is the solution.
Dilution is the solution.
That'll be epic.
I've heard that somewhere else, not only in reefing. Don't know where I heard. Don't know. No.
Was it an alcohol awareness course that the judge made you take?
Dilution is the solution.
Yeah. Take more water with it, mate.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. So, do you know, and there are different ways of doing it with maintenance, aren't there? Like, some people might go, right?
Yeah.
Some people might go, I've got a problem. I don't know how to fix it. It's worth it for you guys to come out and point me in the right direction. Do some tests, have a look, make some suggestions, etc. It's amazing the kind of things we pick up. Other ones is I want a bit of help once a month to keep things ticking over and keep an eye on it and bring some fresh stock in, introduce stuff, this, that, and the other. And then the other one is I don't want to touch this tank. I just want to look at it. You guys make it look nice.
Yeah.
And all of them are fine. All of them are great, and we love doing all of them, don't we?
Yeah, it's cool. It is cool. So, just because we're talking about doing maintenance with customers, with our own customers, a lot of these will apply to other or to everyone.
Yeah.
To be honest, and it's just, I suppose, it's an overlook of what we actually do. You know what I mean? So, one of the main things we do with maintenance is we test water.
Yes.
We test water just to make sure everything is in check, and it determines what our next steps are.
What do you test for?
I will always test, obviously, the big three.
Yep.
I test nutrients.
Yep.
And depending on the aquarium and depending on how long I've been away from, I will either, if I've done say if I'm visiting an aquarium once a week, I will test nutrients and I will decide if the tank needs a water change based on nutrients. Because sometimes nutrients can be fine, so maybe not need a water change.
Yep.
You know, sometimes you might see someone every 3-4 weeks. To me, that needs a water change.
So do you do a water change? And I know we I can't even talk, man. We run a little bit of a risk here of saying things that it sounds like this is what everyone else should be doing, and it's not necessarily the case.
No, and this is why I'm talking.
Because you wouldn't necessarily say that everyone out there should be doing a nutrient test, and if the nutrients are fine, not doing a water change. That's not the best advice.
No, not.
But when the tank's established and running, and you know it like the back of your hand as if it's your own tank, and you work in a reef shop all day long.
I would have got to that stage where we would have talked about it.
Yeah.
But that's my approach, and it's always been my approach to it. You know, because you do get to a stage where your system's very mature, and you know you can leave it for 3, 4, 5, 6, even 8 weeks without doing water changes and stuff like that. Like, and you can kind of look at it and go, well, my nitrates are 12, 15, 20, 25, getting a bit high. Now it's time for a water change.
Yeah. Whereas some tanks are, even though they're mature, you know the one I'm thinking of, trying to get parameters under control in a tank that, even though it's been running for 8 months, is literally sterile and devoid of life, and everything you put in it dies within days. Oh, terrible. When you take over from someone and they're like, I thought it might look, I know these things take time, but I thought it might look a bit more impressive, and they've got an 8-month-old tank with one dead soft coral in it and an old torch skeleton and nothing, and you look in the sump and there's like an inch of calcium precipitation all over the bottom. You're like, no, this is not being cared for properly. This is and your dosing pumps are spinning like mad, dumping stuff into it left, right and center. It goes back to our dosing conversation. Dosing mental amounts of stuff. You got some work. Now that tank gets water changes all the time, whether it needs it or not, but I see that tank at least every 2 weeks, if not every week. That's flying now.
Some aquariums just need water changes all the time.
Yeah. And once that gets a little bit more into the realm of stability, then be happy to leave it. And I will leave it. Like if I've done a water change 1 week and I'm back the next week and it's still absolutely swimming and it's fine and all of its tests are fine, or maybe I've just got an ICP back or something. Because that's what I do on maintenance tanks, is ICP them a lot. They get a lot of ICPs. Yeah.
Well, that's how we kind of see the tank. Like,
and it's not for reasons of trying to make profit either, because by the time we've ICP'd a tank, sent it off in the post, which we do for free for guys, paid for the postage, gone through the work of all of this, that and the other, and then assess the results when they come back. We're not making a penny off an ICP, really. Not really. Tiny margin, you know? So anyway, the regular ICPs is not to sell ICPs, it's to get information about the tank. It's hard. When I first started here with maintenance stuff, one of the things that I really struggled with was you're used to just going downstairs in the morning or coming home in the evening and looking at the tank and going, oh, I need to do something about that. Whereas you're literally sort of lying in bed at night thinking about your customers' tanks going, I hope that's okay. I wonder what's going on with that fish. Is that coral going to have done well when I get back next week? All of that kind of stuff. It took a while for me to enjoy it. I love maintenance now, but it took a while to be able to be hands-on, but also be hands-off and not actually see things on a daily basis.
It's nice seeing. It's nice doing the work that needs to be done, and then walking away. And then coming back in a few weeks, and you see the changes. Customer doesn't see the changes.
No.
You know, I walked in today, and it was like, "How was it?" She's like, "Yeah, everything's fine." And I was like, "See any difference?" "No, not really." Well, I see a big difference. You know, I can notice coral growth because I probably haven't seen the tank in 4 weeks, maybe.
Oh, it's like when, Granny hasn't seen the kids in 6 weeks. Oh, you've grown and you go, have they? So probably have. Yeah, it's that sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But and do you know what? It's good and bad, because you know how we always say that you need patience in reefing, and that actually what you need to do is take your hands out of the tank. Let it do its thing. We probably talk about it as well, but one of the things we could talk about is what problems have we dealt with maintenance customers and how have we handled them. I don't mean problems with the customers, I mean problems with their tanks. All of our customers are wonderful and lovely, we never fall out with any of them, and that's true. but actual problems in their tanks and how have we gone about dealing with them, you know? For example, I went to a tank, I think probably a month ago now-ish, and found the beginning of dinoflagellates popping out all over the shop. And I thought, okay, this is bad. Because it was that horrible stringy gloopy type that you bring it back, put it under a microscope and look at it and go, yeah, okay, that's the one you don't want. That's the one that can take over everything, kill everything, mask your corals. Now, you'd be tempted to go at it every single day of your life and disrupt them all and try and pull them all out and dose this and add that and get bite and get clear products and chuck everything in. But with a maintenance tank, you can't. You have to take your mind away from it. You have to take your head off it, because you literally go, okay, that's a problem. I need to put that in the checklist, and I need to make sure that I've got something to deal with that when I come back.
Yeah.
So then you go away for a week, and then you come back with whatever it is that you're going to use, and then you reassess. Now, don't get me wrong. If there was a serious problem, you'd go back to the shop, you'd get the stuff, you'd go back to the tank, wouldn't you? If you didn't have any magnesium with you and your magnesium was through the floor, you'd go and get some. But a bit of dinos, you're not going to necessarily freak out about that.
No.
So I did that with this tank, and I went back to it, and sure enough, a week later, there was a bit more dinos, but not loads more, just a bit.
Yeah.
So I threw a BioLife bacterial product in, just a biome boosting product.
Yeah.
It was Aquaforest Life Source.
Life Source is class.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Threw that in.
Yeah.
And I thought, do you know what? I'm not going to do anything else, because these haven't exploded. It's not mental. And meantime, obviously, you've said to the customer, look, if this stuff covers everything, phone me. I'll come see it, whatever. Didn't get the call. Assume all okay. Put Life Source in. Went away for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Came back going, well, it can't all be dead. Otherwise, the customer will let me know. But I don't know what state it's going to be in. And you walk in and there is not a single sign of dinoflagellates anywhere in that system.
Savage.
Everything's clean. The corals are waving around like trees in the breeze. And you're like, yes.
Savage,
now, if I was living with that tank and looking at it, I'd have been at it every day trying to get rid of those dinoflagellates. And actually what it needed was leaving alone.
Yeah, and sometimes it's as simple as that.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It really is as simple as that. Just leaving it and let it do its own thing.
And it worked.
Yep.
Oh, I couldn't have been happier. I was so pleased.
Yeah.
It was really good. So, yeah, it's just little things like that, isn't it? That
it is.
It's different, though.
Yeah, it is different. I find, like, and I suppose ever since working in a shop, like, I kind of treat my own tank at home as the way I'd look at a maintenance customer.
Right.
And
how long have you worked here? How long are you at this now for? I know you've been reefing for years.
In the shops, it has to be 5 years now.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
I think so. Has to be about 5 years.
Right.
Roughly.
You started
maybe
during COVID?
No, not COVID. Before that. Or after it.
After
COVID,
so that's about 4 or 5 years ago, isn't it?
Yeah, it was after COVID, yeah. It was... I can't even remember.
That seems like a long time ago now.
Maybe say 4 years, right? Let's say 4 years.
Yeah.
Working in an actual shop, like, you know. But yeah.
Yeah. It's good fun.
It is great. Love it.
The maintenance is, and I don't know. Like I was quite sad. My big tank's gone now.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that last time? I sold my great big system.
He did.
When you spend all day every day looking after fish corals and fish tanks, it's not the looking after them that bothered me. It's the fact that when I went home, I didn't want to clean it. I could not be bothered to scrape the glass.
Right.
Because you know, look, I spent with my arms up in tanks with various different scrapers and sponges and pads and whatnot, trying to get algae off glass.
So is that what did it for you?
Yeah, it was. And that's why I want a small system.
Just cleaning glass. You were
cleaning glass. I was like, done.
Totally got turned off. Keeping
I can test and dose and add corals and frag and do that all day long, no problem at all. But glass cleaning,
I prefer to clean my own tank than.
Do you?
Yeah, I enjoy that kind of stuff.
I just found that it got to the point that it was neglected. And then because there are so many, like, you're probably going to take the mick out of me now. There are so many things available to us and we see so many things. I'm not very good at settling on an idea and sticking to it. Nope. I tend to like changing things quite often. So I think when I started here, my tank was a reef tank. I think it's been about 4 different things since then.
Right.
And I like to think that I'm very self-aware and I'm aware of my own character flaws and faults. That is definitely one of them. I cannot stick to anything. I just want to change it. I get bored instantly. I'm like, right, that's done. That tank looks great. Okay, now rip everything out, put something different in.
So you've reef keeping ADHD?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, amongst various other sorts.
Yeah.
So yeah, Pretty much. Fish keeping ADHD. I mean, God, what was it for a while? It was a brackish mangrove biotope of all things.
Wow.
That was cool though. That was cool. Yeah, little puffers and that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my big tank's gone. And then I was going to get, the next one, which I will do, decided now, it just depends on, I just don't know what box to get yet, is nano SPS. I want to do nano SPS. Because it's all chemistry and dosing and playing with silly little things, and I want something small at home, you know. But I don't have a tank at home at the moment. So my maintenance customers' tanks really are like my tanks.
Yeah,
they're the ones that I go out and look after and make it look like a nice reef tank in someone's home.
I treat them all as mine. You know, I remember somebody else from another company talking to me about their maintenance when they started doing maintenance, and they were saying like, customers' tanks are my tank. You have to treat them as your tank, or they're just not going to do well. Yeah. Otherwise, you're just going in, it's just a job, you're just doing water testing, you're just whatever. But you need to be going in and looking at a system and going, this needs to be better, this could improve, this should be here, this should be there, you know, and it's really about looking.
I think it's really hard to, and I know this is easily said, I think it's really hard to be in an industry like this and just do it for just the sake of having a job.
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
You can't just go through the motions. If you haven't got love for it, I don't think you're going to be that good at it.
Well,
I don't mean the maintenance in general. I mean every aspect of it. Like,
yeah.
I mean, let's face it. You're not working in a fish shop to get rich.
No.
You're not. Like, you know, it's good.
Yeah.
But you could be an investment banker.
You could.
You know. But yeah, I don't know. I think generally people like me and you do this. It's because we really genuinely day to day love it. He says, having just claimed that he can't even be bothered to clean one pane of glass once a week in his own house.
I can't. Oh yeah.
But but my customers, the glass in the customers' tanks is always pristine when I leave.
Yeah.
So
that's it. Always. They're things, and we get a lot of customers in, and they be like, "What maintenance do I have to do? Is there lots of work in it?" There is and there isn't. And I always say, "Have you got 2 hours a week?" You know,
right. So now we're getting onto the other side of maintenance, which is what maintenance do the customers have to do?
No, it's all maintenance.
Right.
It's all maintenance.
Right.
It doesn't matter if it's our maintenance or their maintenance. It's all maintenance.
Right.
You know.
Same maintenance again.
Maintenance.
Keyword, buzzword for the day, ladies and gentlemen.
Is maintenance. Yeah. So like, I would always say, like, you need this. With this, if you can spend 2 hours a week at your reef tank doing work, you will have an amazing.
This is if you're doing everything yourself now.
This is everything you're doing yourself.
Yeah.
Even with us, even with us doing maintenance.
So what are your weekly tasks then? Go on. What
well, daily tasks should be looking over the tank.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I would count that as time spent. Like, you know what I mean?
Then there's the other daily task that you have to do every day that you never bother doing in the shop as well.
Water changing?
No.
Cleaning glass?
No.
What?
I'm letting you hang yourself now. Go on, keep going with the list, Davey. Doesn't do water changes. Doesn't clean glass. What else don't you do? What else have you got? That's brilliant. Is that definitely recorded? Yeah.
Yeah, it is,
feeding the fish.
Feeding the fish.
Although, to be fair, you do feed the fish all the time.
I love feeding the fish.
Yeah, I know you do, yeah.
I actually love feeding the fish.
That's why phosphates are 6. Not 0.6. No, we're joking. Yeah. They're not. Tell
you what I love feeding. I love feeding clownfish.
Do you?
The small ones.
Really?
Yeah, because they fill
What do you like feeding them to?
Yeah.
That massive scorpion fish sitting in that.
I'd never ever do that. No way. There's not a hope. I love feeding the clownfish. Tell you why, especially the small ones, because they eat far too much, and they have like little pot bellies, and it's just so funny. I love it. And because they swim kind of funny with their fins and stuff like that, it always looks so funny.
I was saying that when we were talking about the beginner fish or whatever, or the best first fish. I was saying there about how just watching a normal little clownfish wiggle its way across the tank is one of the most pleasing sights in reef keeping.
It is so cool.
You spend 15 grand on a high-tech SPS tank, but a 25 quid Nemo in a little box, they're just amazing. I think they're wonderful.
Yeah.
So daily maintenance, look over the tank, feed the fish, probably once or twice.
Yep.
Depending on the fish you've got. You don't need to clean the glass every day, do you?
No. Just generally overlooking it, like water testing and stuff like that. Like,
but that's not every day. Well,
no,
it depends.
but like, you do water like if it's water testing once a week. Like what you've the guts of 5 tests you'll probably do in the week.
Yeah.
6. 6. So you're looking at
alkalinity.
Yep.
Calcium mag.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people at home don't test those.
Right.
Nitrate, phosphate, salinity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're the 6.
Yeah. But I almost never test salinity.
Do you know?
No.
Oh, you
Why?
always test salinity.
Why? What
Why? To make sure I'm not overdosing or to make sure. So if you do not keep salinity in check, other stuff is going to.
If you've got a leak.
If you got a leak.
Then you could overdose RO.
No, not really, because
how else could you overdose RO?
Easily enough, your ATO doses way too much in.
But then you can see the level, you can see the line.
It doesn't matter if you can see the line.
Why not?
Because you can still overdose.
Okay, I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't know what you mean.
Like,
if you've got a line on your optical sensor that says that's my water level.
Yeah.
If you take it out. And do a water change, you take out 35 ppt, you put back in 35 ppt, it stays the same.
So where are these optical sensors?
Well, they're in the return chamber.
Yeah, in the return chamber.
Yeah. That's the only place in the baffled system that the level adjusts.
And where's the return chamber usually?
In the sum.
Whereabouts? In the back.
Well,
where we can't really see.
That's because you're used to Red Sea sumps with the chamber at the back.
Well, most of them I've ever used have usually it's near the back. And it's where we usually put it.
If there was too much or too little RO in our coral based system, you'd know just by looking at it.
That's different.
Why?
Do you not test the salinity in the coral bay?
Of course.
I do it all the time.
Of course, but that's because the coral bay is different.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 ways that water leaves that system. Number 1, we put it in a bag, give someone a coral with it, which happens all the time. And then the other one is evaporation.
Okay.
And we don't know how much is left in coral bags and how much is left by evaporation, so we have to test it in order to know what to put back in.
Yeah.
But at home, I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
Do you know what, though? Now, as I think about it more, that is because for the last 12 months, the smallest system I've had at home that I've had to work on has been 800 litres.
Right.
You could get away with a lot of swings in 800 litres.
With more water volume, yes.
You don't need to care that much.
But my reason was, and basically what I was saying
You are right, by the way.
I know I am. So basically, what I was saying was, like, you can't dump more RO in.
Yeah.
And it could be just something as simple as your bit of slime, bit of algae, something over your optical sensor. And it just doses just that little bit too much water in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's and that's where I was trying to get at.
Yeah, no, you're right. And if you've a small enough tank, a couple of litres can make a difference.
Yep, absolutely.
I'd be reasonably happy in my system to overdose the RO. If, for example, if for some reason I was going on holiday and I was a bit concerned that my RO reservoir wasn't gonna keep up and it was going to evaporate more than that while I'm away, I'd happily have dumped an extra 10-15 litres of RO into the sump directly, put it way above the line, knowing that it's going to evaporate all the way down there before it starts using out of the reservoir, and the salinity would be affected by, it would go from 1.026 to 1.024, and if I did that over 2 days, I'd be quite happy with that.
That's different. That's different.
Yeah, but that's like a 15 litre overdump, if you like, of RO. Yeah. But that's because it's a big system.
But I think it's just coming back to it, like the reason I test salinity quite often is just because of that fact. I've always said it, like if you keep your salinity like literally bang on, you kind of keep everything else in check.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it?
It's one thing we get like when customer comes in and go, "Oh, can you test me water?" And then all of a sudden I go, "Right, test salinity," and it's either way too high or way too low. And then it's like, what do you usually keep it at? And then they'll say I usually keep it at 1.024, 1.025, whatever, or 35 PPT, whatever. And you test that and it's like 31, or it's 37, or it's 0.029, or 0200.
Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then you're like, what's the point of me testing everything else because it's going to be out?
It's going to be out. can I say something about science?
No.
Okay.
Go on.
When you're just while we're on the subject, what do you mean when you say you're testing salinity? What are you testing for? Don't fall asleep.
Here we go.
This is really interesting stuff.
You know what, right? Every podcast you bring this up.
Do I?
Yeah, because we're testing gravity.
You're testing specific gravity.
Yes.
You're testing everything that's in the water that is not H2O.
Yes.
So your salinity reading is your calcium, your magnesium, your 70 trace elements,
Yes.
and your sodium chloride.
Yes.
So, I'm backing you up here. I'm saying if your salinity is low, your alkalinity reading's no good, your calcium reading's no good, nor your mag reading.
And that's why I was saying it.
Yeah, you're right.
I know I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you done now? You done with your little buttons?
Yeah, I'm done.
Buttons.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not even going to try and give anyone any information.
So what other maintenance is there? What else do you do?
Well, testing, glass cleaning, emptying your skimmer cup.
Yep.
I would say, see, you're onto the less frequent tasks now, aren't you? Like changing out or cleaning filter media and that kind of thing, changing rolls, changing out activated carbon if you're running it, checking lighting schedules, checking UV bulbs, all of those sorts of things, really.
Yeah, so checking equipment.
Yeah.
Making sure everything's working. Service and stuff if you need to do it. So make sure your return pump hasn't got like a load of slime on its impeller or whatever. Is always one thing I like to look at.
Yep.
Especially if you're running some sort of carbon dosing system.
Yeah.
Where there's like a big build up of that kind of bacterial scum. Would be another big one.
And make sure that bacterial slime isn't all over your ATO sensor.
Make sure there's no snails that they're crawling in.
To your ATO sensor.
Yeah.
That's why it's really important to check your salinity, guys. Don't know why you didn't say that.
I know, yeah. Should have brought that up.
He's going to hit me in a minute.
No, I wouldn't hit you. You have to fart me.
I'll just pay for it in some way later on. There'll be some prank on the go, no doubt.
No. Not at all.
We haven't done any pranks for ages.
We actually haven't.
We need to.
Well,
I'm going. Well, like I think we said, would it have been in this podcast or the last one? Don't know. We've got a day in the shop together in the next month. Yeah. Literally from now. This is it. Because you're off now for a couple of days, and then I'm going on holiday for 2 weeks, and then we're back for 1 day, and then you're going on holiday, and then we're back for a couple of days, and then I've got days off, and then it's August.
Yep.
Damn. That's mad,
right.
Actually.
Yeah.
Oh well, summer got to be done.
Summer, yeah, it's got to be done.
I might try and visit some fish shops in France. To go and see how they do it differently. Yeah.
I do be disappointed when I go to others.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's because we work in the best fish shop in the world. You
expect to see other stuff like. And it's kind of like all the same.
Okay, so where do we buy our fish from? The main suppliers that we buy our fish from are in Portugal, in France, in where's the other one? The one begins with D. Holland.
We don't buy out from France.
Well, no, we don't. We every now and then. It's not very good.
Very, very rare.
Yeah.
No, not that.
But essentially, we are buying from the same suppliers that the whole of Europe is.
Yeah, so we kind of see the same stuff.
So we've got the same list.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting how people. Is that your phone ringing?
Yep.
Oh, this is you going. Your dinner's in the dog.
Dinner's being shown out.
Your dinner's gone cold, David. Get home.
Not at all.
Just tell her that you're feeding the goldfish.
It's actually a boy.
It's a boy.
Yeah.
Happy June.
It's Pride Month.
Did you go at the weekend?
No, I didn't.
Maybe that's why the frag swap was so quiet. We're gonna have to cut this.
Let's
We're gonna
not.
have to cut.
Let's.
Get cancelled for this. We are.
I was just gonna go. Yeah, that has
cut.
to get cut.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. What we can do though is we can cut it and leave the bit in that says that has to get cut, because no one will know what's being cut, and that will be really annoying for people.
Yeah. Right. So let's start that from now. Yeah, we can't talk about that.
No, we can't talk about that.
Cut that out.
Yeah, we'll cut that out.
Right, we have to cut that out.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. So anyway.
Anyway,
So,
what were we talking about? Maintenance.
Maintenance, yeah. So basically, that's kind of it.
Do you know what is a really good maintenance point that people don't do enough, I think, is cleaning the impellers on your wave makers and powerheads.
Yes.
Because, wow, you'll notice an increase in flow and performance.
You do.
All
Big
of them
time.
once they're clean.
Big time.
Yeah, that's important.
Big time.
I'd be doing that probably. I reckon I would clean out the impellers and whatnot on powerheads more often than I would test salinity.
Right.
In my home tank.
Yep.
Which I don't have anymore. That I would, because it massively reduces performance.
Yeah.
I've never really understood why that tiny little bit of slime over the impellers that you clean off, suddenly they absolutely plast. And why is that? I don't understand why, but it really makes a difference.
It does, big time.
It must be a friction thing.
Yeah, I think it is a friction.
It must be that it literally
friction.
slides through water easier without moving it when it's slippery. It must be.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how much difference it makes. You 30% increase in performance.
Especially, and you notice it really in Joyers and stuff like that. Like,
do you mean Joya as in the brand Joya, or as in the type of pump?
No, Joya pumps. Like, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, you would notice it, especially if we're going to talk about brands, you have your Reef waves, you have your Joyers from MaxSpec, you have your Jabo ones.
Yep.
You know, Huyger have ones as well. So yeah.
Your Reef wave. You said Reef wave.
Yeah, Reef wave. Yeah.
Yeah.
They all need to be Jabo. Yeah, I said Jabo as well. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I if them especially like if they start growing any type of algae on the impellers,
100%.
It's slows them right down.
Yep. And when you get snails in them as well.
When you get snails in them as well.
That's annoying.
Yes, it is.
And you know there's one in there because you get that and you're like, oh, I hope that hurts.
Yeah. I hope that hurts.
Because you know that it's not its fault. It crawled into a powerhead. It shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's its own fault. If it hadn't crawled into a powerhead and caused me 15, 20 minutes worth of work to have to take it apart, pull its daft little carcass out, chuck it back in the tank, it would be fine.
Yeah. I can't think of anything else now that would come to deal with other types of maintenance, can you?
No, I don't think so.
No, that was it. Just
how often do you like really go in and, for example, clean out your sump? Because everybody's got massive great piles of fish poo and general other detritus in the bottom of their sump. Is yours clean? Do you have powerheads in there that keep it moving? You do, yeah. That's a really good idea.
I have.
That's a really good idea.
I have 4 chambers.
Yeah.
One where stuff goes into a reef mat.
Yeah.
Underneath that, there's a wave maker, and it blows everything around. The next one is where my skimmer is, and that has another one flying around. There's one where, then there's the next chamber, which used to be a, what would you call it? A refugium, and that just has media and bio blocks and kind of whatever else like in there.
Have you got a powerhead in that one?
Yes.
That's where people collect it, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
In the biomedia.
And literally like, and that's where I have like not the most powerful, but like the strongest one.
A good bit of flow.
Just to blow through, and then one in the return section, which I think I have turned off right now because it doesn't really collect there. Because it's already drawing water
it's already
towards.
pulling, isn't it? It's already moving.
Yeah, so and the sump just kind of stays clean, and that's why. You know,
I honestly do believe that alone would make a really big difference to the majority of people's fish tanks.
It does. 100% it does. It really does. It's one thing I've always done, and it's, well, not always done. In the last, say, 4 years, I've started adding wave makers to the sump, and it was just because, like, I want to keep it clean.
Yeah.
You know. One thing I've always done is had a wave maker pointing at where my dosing tubes are.
That's yeah.
So as soon as it drops down, it gets thrown around and it's already mixed.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't get that build up on the side of the glass or whatever. Like, yeah.
Brilliant idea. Yeah.
Yeah,
no, that's
it's something I'd recommend to anyone. You can use a little cheap pump.
Yep.
You know, and that's all I have. That's all I have in it is little cheap pumps. You know, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I do. And I genuinely, you know, I've said it already, I'll say it again. I genuinely believe that saves you a lot of maintenance and gives your tank a boost of health that a lot of tanks wouldn't have. I think that's fantastic.
Like, as you said, there's a lot of stuff that just settles in the sump.
Yes.
And all that stuff that settles in the sump, you're going to get a lot of stuff that'll, I suppose, what would you call it, undissolved organics.
Absolutely.
Will all trap in there, and they're just a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you can go in and stir it up, and all of a sudden you have a big problem in your system. Yeah. And then you can go and take it out all at once because you only do it every 6 months. And now you've given your system another big shock, and that's also a problem. Yeah. Like, it's not a good idea. It really isn't.
No, it's not, no.
But I think I genuinely think it would be really common.
Yeah.
You know, finding a lot of detritus and stuff. Mind you, I think there's probably a fair bit in the coral base sump.
Oh, we have a lot of rock in there.
Yeah.
We have a lot of rock in there.
Loads of live rock in there.
Yeah, that's something I think we'll have to come.
Yeah, but the bottom of the bays are all scooped out and they're all shiny and clean.
Yeah,
and all that kind of stuff. We've got loads of flow under there now, especially.
We fixed a few issues in there, didn't we?
Well, we did. Well, we put in a couple of enormous pumps, basically.
Yeah,
we put in a 20,000 litre per hour water change pump on one side. And it lifted everything up.
Class.
Oh man, the difference is amazing.
Yeah, it made a big difference.
And I'm telling you, it'll make a difference in our readings as well.
Yes, hopefully.
It really will. Yeah. Yeah, but it's pretty stable anyway. I mean, it's not too much to be done there. Geez, the light's going off. What time is it?
Oh, it's getting
hammering
there.
on.
It's getting there.
Yeah, it's getting there. Anything else you want to say?
No, I think that was it.
Yeah.
Keep this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, it's really good. Well, guys, do me a favour, like and subscribe. If you're watching this and you have not hit subscribe on our channel, then shame on you, because the more people we get engaging with the channel, the more popular it gets. That means the more that we can do for you and the more worth it's doing and the more we can be bothered to sit here at 7:15 at night
it's getting late.
on a Monday, talking to you and bringing you fantastically amusing and scientifically interesting, maybe, content. And
yeah, absolutely.
That's all there is to say about that.
There is. Thank you very much, guys, for all your support. And we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, we will. Goodbye.